this is Shantae with Just How I Plant It. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a current subscriber, hey you, I really appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment down below that you subscribed so I can welcome all my new subscribers. So if you are into houseplants, home decor, all that good jazz, then this is the place for you. I thought it would be fun today to just give a quick tour. I've done houseplant tours in the past, but let's go over, houseplant accessories, plant stands, baskets, pots, all those good things, because you bring home your houseplant and it's in that bland nursery pot. And at least for me, my houseplants are a part of my aesthetic, so I want them to look their best. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you a tour of all my favorite houseplant pots, stands, accessories, and let you know where I get everything from. And let's get into this video. Let's start off talking about baskets. Baskets are a great alternative to cover up those basic nursery pots, and they're often found affordably. I've got this one at the dollar spot from Target, and I believe I paid about $5 for that one. This one with the cute white tassels on it, or maybe I got this from Amazon. I got this from Amazon, I believe, but this one here I definitely got from Target, and I believe that was $5 as well. Like most things, the bigger the size, the bigger the cost. So I got this large basket that is covering the nursery pot that my fiddle leaf fig is in. I believe I paid $30 for this. Yep, $29.99, and I got this from Home Goods, and it's just because the size of this pot, like I've just felt like that was my cheapest option. Like if I was going to get a pot this size, it could have went up to like $50. So I just have what is this called? A catch tray in the bottom for the excess water, and then I'm just housing it in this super cute basket. This is another basket that I also got from Home Goods. I believe it was around the same price. So same thing. I just love the affordability of it. I loved how cute it was, and it just is pairing perfectly with this philodendron hope. Amazon is another great place for baskets. I believe I paid $20 for this basket here, and it is holding about what's that, maybe 10 inch pot, I'm not sure, but they have a small, medium, and large size, and I believe this was the medium size here. And then the same thing goes for this two-tone basket as well. IKEA also has baskets. This is a plain basket. I believe this one was only $10, so that is also an option. And then if you're creative and feel like DIYing, I'm sure you can turn this plain one into something like that. This is another cute basket that I found at Home Goods. The plant that belongs in here is currently dying, so I didn't want to show you guys that. But I paid $12.99 for this cute basket, and it has cute little tassels on it. So make sure you check out your local Home Goods if you have one in the area for some cute baskets and such. Here I have my beautiful Ficus Elastica Burgundy, and it is in, I don't know if we would quantify this as a basket. I think it's really like a trash can really, but you can definitely get creative when it comes to your plants. So I do have a reservoir here. I have my Ficus in Leca, so I have this, and I think I paid like $20 for it, and I was like, that is here is another plant basket housing my massive birds of paradise, and I did get this one from Amazon as well. This was the extra large size, just so you can reference that. Nursery pot cover, and so I decided to turn it into a plant accessory. The same can be said for this yucca plant. I Listen, you guys have to go to Goodwill. I find so many cute things in Goodwill. I found this basket. It's probably more like a laundry basket, but I saw it and I'm like, that's for plants. Okay, so I think I paid like $4 or $5 for it. And then I just have in here the not so pretty nursery pot. So yes, definitely look into different, even trash can options, like trash cans, decorative laundry baskets. Any of those things can be turned into a good plant accessory. Speaking of thrift stores, I also like to find planters. I found terracotta planters for cheap. I found this bowl. I believe I paid $3.99 for it, and it is quite heavy. It is I guess ceramic, and so I just have a plant sitting in here. I didn't plant directly into it because there's no drainage, but make sure you're looking for cute bowls.
The uniqueness of this
you can look for cute saucers and plates that can be like for catching drainage. There's so many cute things that you can find in the thrift store. There's nothing super unique about this plain white planter, but I just wanted to show you, these are some of the things that I have found at Goodwill for about $1, $2. So I found this plain white one. I also found this one over here, and it has a cute little shape to it. And so yes, definitely check out your local thrift stores as well. Let's talk about cute and unique planters, because nursery pots are just no fun. Let's find some cute fun things to house your plants in. I bought this cute cheetah print planter from Greenhouse Glory, and it does have drainage, and I just love it. So I got this one, and then I also got this one with like the mud cloth print, and this is just a glass vase that has been painted over. I love the texture on it, and there is no drainage, so I do use this one for leca. I just have this pothos here, and I just refill it with nutrient water once or twice a week. Speaking of planters, of course, I have to do a shameless plug because I do own creator of the Grow Girl planter. So I do like to stage my planters on my shelf occasionally, and I swap them out because I have so many different styles and designs. But I just love, just fits about a 3 to 6 inch plant. So it's just a holder, and so it's hollowed out inside, and then you just sit your plant. You want to make sure you have a cash po, I think that's how you say it, cash po in there so that it catches the water and you don't have dirt and water everywhere. And yes, I just absolutely love them. I will make sure to link them in the description if you are interested. Here we are in my plant room. Excuse the mess because, you know, there's leaves and stuff I need to pick up, but we are here, and I just wanted to touch on a couple other plants I have. Most of the planters I have in here are terracotta. I just liked the oranginess of it all, so I have a couple other colors that just, you know, are scattered through here. I'm still working on this space, but yes, terracotta is great. It's porous. It helps wick extra moisture so your plants aren't getting root rot, and it's just a classic. So I got this cute pot that is housing my Philodendron gloriosum. I got this from Target. I want to say I paid maybe about $10 to $15 for this pot. And then I also have this large pot here, and I just love the texture and design on it. It's simple, but you know, still not boring, you know. And I want to say I paid maybe $25 to $30 for that as well. Alternatively, you can go to the Christmas tree store if you have one near you, and I purchased these cute little pots for just $5. Mind you, there's no drainage in it, so at the bottom layer I have some rocks here, and for others I just use it for my leca, my plants with leca, so that the nutrient water can sit in the bottom. Let's talk about planters that you can find like at your local big box stores. So this is my philodendron Imperial green. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this plant. Like, it is so stunning. Anyway, and it has a new leaf. But I picked up the planter that it's in. It has drainage that comes at the bottom. I got this, I believe, from Lowe's. It was either Lowe's or Home Depot. Now, sometimes if you guys go to it must have been Lowe's because it was on the clearance section. If you go to the clearance section, you can find cute planters. The plant will probably be dead, but you can get the planter for cheap. So I got this planter for about $10, and the plant was originally like $22. So I have this one in Leca, and I need to rewater it while I'm looking at it. So that is a good option, searching for cute planters from the clearance section. Here is another Home Goods find. I picked this up a few months ago, and it just came with this white outer pot. So I have my plant just sitting down in there. It's not planted directly in there. I don't believe it has drainage, and it just sits in this wood part. And I believe I only paid about $19 for it. So you just absolutely have to love Home Goods, and it is a perfect place to get your houseplant accessories, plant stands, pots, all of that. This is another plant stand I picked up on that same trip. Now, the plant that usually sits in here is outside because it is summertime currently, and I have moved a lot of my plants outside. But a bird of paradise, a little small bird of paradise, usually sits in here, and this was about $20 as well. It's really lightweight, and this part is really sturdy. And so, yes, another win for Home Goods. Just by the way, this video is not sponsored by Home Goods, but I just shopped there. So I also have these cute plant hangers that I got from Home Goods, and I want to say I paid like $10 or $15 per each one. So I have this single white macrame one here, and then I have the double one here. I just transferred this shamrock into Leca, and it died. I mean, it died completely, but I think it's coming back now that it's adjusting. So I have that there on the bottom, and then there's another plant up the top, a philodendron. And then I had a jade pothos hanging from right here, but I saw a pulley. Like, there's a pulley situation you can get because it was so high. I wasn't watering it properly. So it's just up there, looking cute all by itself. But yes, I got that from Home Goods. And then I also got these cute shelves from Home Goods, which of course there's a plant missing here because I have plants outside now. So I have these two shelves, and I believe they were only $20. Is the tag on there? Oh, look, it was only $12.99. So yes, get to Home Goods, find you some cute plant shelves. And speaking of plant shelf, I forgot like the biggest feature in my room. Excuse the mess, you guys. I got this plant shelf. Well, it's a regular shelf, but it's a plant shelf now. I got this from Home Goods, and I paid $129 for that. Let's touch on plant stands for a little bit. Anything can be a plant stand. Like, I have this end table here. It's now a plant stand. It's like housing this ginormous elephant ear I have. This wicker one I love. My father-in-law, he brought this back from the Philippines. He just had it in storage, and he's like, do you want all this stuff? And I'm like, yes, give it to me. So I was able to get this and a couple other wicker pieces that I will point out if I remember. I have bar stools, which I have two side by side on either side of my fireplace, and I'm using those as plant stands. And I got these from Facebook Marketplace. And did I pay $30 for both or $30 a piece? I don't know. Check Facebook Marketplace. Here, where my humidifier is, I have like another stool. So it's either a plant stand or it's holding up my humidifier. Here we are in my master bedroom. I got this huge orange pot from Walmart. I think it was like $20. It was very reasonable. And I have it just in like a tomato cage, and I was feeling really creative. And so I just took like some yarn and I did like a little loop situation. And so there you go. But you can definitely use tomato cages and such. I have another one sitting here. Forgive the mess in my room. And you can just, I have to find a pot that it will work with. That's too big, but you get the point. You can just sit a pot in there, and because you don't want it to just be plain and basic, you can spray paint it whatever color you want, just to give it a more less cheap look. I don't know how to say the words I want to say, but yep, that's definitely an option. Here's another plain white pot I got from IKEA, so make sure you're checking out IKEA for pots and such as well. Target Dollar Spot has like these cute DIY hanging planters, and they have the plug so you can have drainage or you can use it without the drainage. Right now this plant has leca, so I don't want it to drain, but it was only $3, so you're supposed to like paint it and design it, but simple white was just good for me, and $3, you can't beat it. So make sure you're checking out your Target Dollar Spot. And speaking of dollar stuff, I got this hanger from the Dollar Tree for $1, and it's nothing special about it. It does the trick, does the job, and especially compared to this other macrame hanger which I got from Amazon. It was like, I don't know, maybe $15 or something. I mean, they're both doing the same thing. So Amazon, Dollar Tree, Home Goods, those are all good places for your houseplant accessories. This one is another Home Goods find. There's no drainage in this one. It is ceramic. I have this Hoya Opuvata in leca as well. And then also from the Target Dollar Spot, I have just this plain little basket that I paired with a macrame hanger, and it's just hanging up there. And here is another basket situation that I got from Home Goods, and more terracotta, because you can't go wrong with the terracotta. Here is another example of the clearance items that you can find at Lowe's. When I bought this, the plant that was in the inside was entirely dead, and I was able to get this cute black and white planter. I actually bought 2 of them for just $5. So it is a hanging planter, and so yes, definitely make sure you are checking out the clearance section at your big box stores. The big box stores also have these just basic outer pots here. I've seen them in white and black, and usually the plants that are in these pots are like between $19 and $22. So that is a good option. And then I have this one sitting on this plant ring here. I have 2, there's no plants there, but it's just a great way to elevate your plants so that they are, make room for more plants. So that is a good option. And I got these plant rings from Amazon. There's like 2 or 3 different sizes to choose from, so I will link those in the description below. Here is another really cute pot that I found. I got this one from Lowe's. It is just plain black, and it came with this plant here. So if you can get a decorative pot and the plant at the same time, go ahead and spring for it. It'll save you extra trip. And the same thing for this raindrop peperomia. So this is the darker pot that looks just like the white one I just showed you hanging up. If you remember, I was telling you my father-in-law had a bunch of cute plant stuff from the Philippines. So I got, I don't know, it's so unique. It's just look like a little outer cover, and I love it. It goes really well with the boho theme I have throughout my house. This is another cute little stand I found at the thrift store, and I paid like $2 for it. So it's just one of those like miniature peacock chairs, and I have a philodendron micans in here, and this is another one of those decorative pots that came from Lowe's or Home Depot, and I found it on clearance for probably about $5. So this whole little cute set probably cost me like $7 to put together. This is another piece that I got from my stepfather that Had all the Filipino stuff. And I got two of these, and one of them I just have, one of them I had in the living room, but I have one of those little vacuums that goes, and it went under the wheels, and because it's like off balance, it was always knocking over. So I only have one of them displayed. I don't know where to put the other one. So it's just a cute little bicycle, and it just sits here in my guest bedroom. And then above that, I love these macrame hangers that I got from a Etsy shop. I believe it's called Not a Game, and I just have them in two different colors, and they just look beautiful on my walls. Up here I have another plant shelf. There's not very many plants on here. I got this from Home Goods, and I believe it was like $20 or $30. I move all my plants, so there's like, I have to find what plants to put back on here. In my guest bedroom, the plants that come in here, they get neglected, so that's why they have been moved off of here, but this is still a very awesome plant stand to have. On top of my IKEA greenhouse cabinet, I have yet another basket, and then I have another one of those plain white pots, decorative pots that come with the plant. And in here, oh, let me show you. This white thing I got from the kitchen section. So it's one of those situations where you put like your spoons and your spatulas. And like I said, you can turn anything into like a plant accessory if you're creative enough. And yep, so that's pretty much all my little plant stands and accessories. Thank you for tuning in, and I would love to know where your favorite places to shop for houseplants and accessories. As you can see, I love myself some Home Goods, okay? I've also been to like World Market and such, but let me know in the comments where are your favorite places that you shop for your plant accessories, whether it be online or local stores, or if you have plant businesses and you make your own pots. Let me know in the comments below so I can check those out as well. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, happy planting.